record here. So welcome to What is Coaching? For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Ariel and I am the founder of Team Once Upon a Fitness. I am a 2-star 2021 Premier Coach. So a little fun thing about Beachbody is when you hit certain ranks, you actually get to celebrate the year after you hit that rank. So as of right now, Team Once Upon a Fitness will be getting to celebrate all of next year being a premier team, but that is just kind of the surface of what this team is doing. And I know that we will be actually celebrating as a 2021 elite team. We are actually aiming for a top 100 2020 elite team right now. And big reason why we're hosting this is we want you to be a part of what it is that we are doing in this world. We want you to be a part of us changing lives, and not only changing the lives around us, but changing our lives and our families' lives and helping others do the same, paying it forward and allowing them to do the same. And I'm excited to just teach you about how we do that and what it is that we do. So a little bit about me. I have been coaching. I've had a coach's title since 2015. I actually got this entire team started because I was on a trip to Disney World and I did not want to be the fat kid on the trip to Disney World. I was going to run my very first Disney Princess half marathon, and I knew I had a ton of weight that I needed to lose. And so I decided, you know what? There's this girl that I keep watching on the internet and she's lost so much weight. I want to do that too. And so I started. And after 21 days, I fell in love with the programs. I fell in love with the products. And she was like, hey, you know, for having this coach title, you can actually have a 25% off discount on the products that you love. And I was like, that is really freaking cool, because I am a broke college student. I have credit cards maxed out beyond belief. I actually maxed out a credit card, you guys, in order to sign up for the 21-day program. Like, it was I think it was $140 or $150 for 2 DVDs and a month's supply of Shakeology. And that was all that I got. I got the 2 DVDs, the little containers that I still to this day use, and my month's supply of Shakeology. And that was it. That I had to put the DVDs in my DVD player every single day, and I had to choose which workout I wanted to do off my DVD player. And I lost 10 pounds doing that. And she was like, you know, you have a beautiful story, and I think you can be an amazing coach. And I was like, absolutely not. I had zero self-confidence, you guys. And at the time, my husband was working nights and I was working days. He worked a really weird shift where his shift started at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it went until 11 o'clock at night. And I was working basically 8:30 to 6 and going to school full time. We were both going to school full time. So we didn't have each other. We saw each other on Sundays. We kind of joked that Sundays were our study days / see you days, because that was the only time we saw each other. And we really only got probably an hour or two together when we went grocery shopping. And so I needed the community. I thrived off of having the community and being able to connect with other women that were like me, who suffered with confidence, who were perfectionists, who had weight that they needed to lose, who just wanted a little bit more. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I had actually had the conversation with my husband, and to this day, I still remember this conversation. We were at his dad's house and we were sitting at his dad's bar. And I was like, you know, like, my coach thinks that I should be a coach. Like, and he looked at me dead in the face and he's like, why don't you? Why don't you sign up? And I was like, because I'm no good at it. And he was like, have you tried? And I was like, well, no. And it was having him tell me that. And so I tried, you guys. By saying that I tried, I posted my before and after pictures and asked people to come and join me. I didn't want to do any of the work. I had time excuses. I had not been at my goal weight excuses. I didn't have the funds excuses. I had every excuse in the book, but I kept breaking promises to myself. And in 2017, we got engaged, and I had broken the one promise that I always told myself, and that was that I would show up for my workouts. And for a year, I didn't. And it took us getting engaged, me not being able to put on my engagement ring, and not being super happy about the picture that we took the night that we got engaged, to say, you know what, I need to get back into this. And so I did. And I knew that for our wedding, that my husband would be paying for a lot of it. And I wanted to give him a honeymoon. I wanted to be able to give him a honeymoon that we deserved. And so I turned and I looked at myself, and it was a Sunday night. We were on a team call and we were talking about goals for the year. And you guys, we were in the middle of buying our first home, this beautiful office that I'm in right now. And I remember being like, I'm going to have our Beachbody pay for my honeymoon. Mind you, I was not coaching. I had the coach's title, but I was not actively coaching. I had myself and my husband were the only two that actually had the coach's account. And so I was like, well, I'm starting from ground zero. I'm starting as a brand new baby coach, and somehow I'm going to make $10,000 before we go on our honeymoon in November, but everything needed to be paid for by September. And I just, something flipped in my mind that day, and I knew that I could do it. And I knew it was going to be a lot of hard work. I didn't realize how much hard work it was going to be, but I knew it was going to be worth it. And now I look at this business as something to be able to allow me to get out of bad financial situations, right? Like, I've been able to get myself out of credit card debt. I am paying off a car that I never thought that I would be able to drive. I'm paying off my student loans. I'm allowing so much financial freedom and flexibility because I decided to say yes. Because I decided that my life was worth more than going to a 9-to-5 job and living paycheck to paycheck. I knew my life was worth more than giving my time to someone else, and that I deserved that time. And now I'm working towards retiring before I'm 30. I'm working towards being able to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm working towards living this life that I always envisioned myself living, but didn't think it was possible. I didn't think for me that I would be able to live in a home that I was proud of, that I loved more than anything. I didn't think that it was going to be possible for me to be dreaming about flying first class to international vacations. I didn't think any of that was possible for me. I didn't think it was possible, you guys, when I put my Louis Vuitton, for those of you guys that don't know, I have had for the last 2 years, I have had the Louis Vuitton Neverfull purse on my vision board as a push goal to earn that purse, the income that it would take to purchase that purse in 1 week of Beachbody. And I have done that. And I didn't think that was possible 2 years ago when I said yes to coaching. I didn't think that I would be earning what I am earning every single week. Yes, we do get paid weekly to be purchasing that purse. And here I am. I'm earning that plus more. I'm able to look at my husband and be like, guess what? We are flying first class to Paris next year. When I turn 30, we are flying first class. That is a non-negotiable for us. Like, I see our life that way, and I am going to do everything that I can to make my life that. And this opportunity allows me to do that. So that's me. So what makes me a good coach? What makes it that Team Once Upon a Fitness is ranked in the top 0.01% of the network? There's over 400,000 coaches in this network, and we are in the top 450 coaches, or excuse me, 450 teams in the entire network. How have we done that? What makes a good coach? What allows us to be able to have these accolades, and what doesn't? First things first is thinking that you're selling. You guys, I work in the financial industry. I am a full-time branch manager, and the financial industry, many industries sell. So if you think you are going to be selling to people, you are not. If you have a mindset of I'm going to be selling, we need to reverse engineer that right now, because what you are doing is you are sharing your journey. You are sharing your story, and you're inviting others to come along and join you. You are a storyteller. You are sharing your journey, your successes, your lows. You are sharing that and inviting people to come and join you. You are never selling. I would not be here if I had to sell to you guys, because guess what? I have to do that in my everyday career, and that feels icky. That sucks. That makes me want to leave to come and just invite more people to join me. What if I don't have the time? Again, I work 40 plus hours a week, you guys. You learn within this business how to work it in pockets of time. And I think that's one of the coolest things about our community is we have such a variety of people on our team. We have such a diverse team of women who are all over the world. They're in France, they're in the UK, they're all over the United States, they're all over Canada. And each of us holds a different job or career. Some of us are stay-at-home moms. Some are teachers. Some are vet techs. Some are branch managers. Others are HR representatives. We all work crazy hours and different days of the week, but we all have found pockets of time to work this business. And even our new coaches, our brand new coaches that are 3-4 months into this business are finding the time, because when you love something, when something brings passion, when something brings happiness and good energy, you want to devote your time to that. And that's what this business has done for me. I no longer say I don't have the time. I now say, how can I find the time to do that? How can I make the time to do that? I've set up business hours for myself, and my husband and I sat down and put this together on when am I going to work this business? You guys, I spend at the very most, including my workouts, including my nutrition, including all of that, I spend a total of 2 hours a day working this business. 2 hours. And I am now matching my full-time branch manager salary. What if I'm not inspiring? You guys, I don't find myself inspiring. I find myself as just a girl who shares her life and has a passion to help change others. I don't have some crazy story where I was at a low of lows and, and ready to end my life. I don't have that kind of story. I don't have a story of being a person that was in a near-death situation in order to make this change. I was just a girl that wanted to freaking lose weight to go to Disney World. I just did not want to be the fat kid to go to Disney World. I wanted to feel confident. I wanted to feel good the day that I put my wedding dress on and walk down that aisle to my husband. That to me doesn't scream inspiring. I find my inspiration through those people that had nothing and gained everything. And so I don't find myself inspiring, but others do. And the point of that is you may not find yourself inspiring, but your story, your journey is going to inspire someone else. Who you are as a person, your true authentic self, you changing your mentality of life, you changing the way that you view yourself in the mirror, you changing your financial situations. All of those are inspiring to someone else out there. So you may not think you're inspiring. I don't find myself inspiring, but you will inspire someone else out there. And that goes into, what if I'm not in shape? You guys, both times, because I feel like I have part 1 of my coaching journey and part 2 of my coaching journey. Both times that I did this, part 1 was, here, let me get in shape and then I'll be successful, was the mentality. Phase 2 of Ariel's coaching business was, I'm not in shape, but let me take people on this journey to get back in shape. Let me take these people on this journey of how I'm going to rock my mermaid silhouette wedding dress. And so taking people along in that journey with you goes back into the inspiration piece of it. It allows people to be on this with you, to see what it is that you're doing. And you don't need to be in shape, because guess what? Your mental transformation is so much more powerful than your physical transformation. And people want to watch you physically transform. They don't want to see a before and after picture. So I always say, if you are not in shape, you are in the best freaking possible situation to start this business, because you get to start at everything at ground zero and everybody gets to go along with you in this journey. You're not going from, I'm in shape, look at what I did, and now I got to try to backtrack and share everything that I did along the way, and it's not real and it's not authentic, because now I've already gotten the results. People never got to see how I got there. They didn't see me crying in my gym when it really sucked. They didn't see me getting up at 4 o'clock every morning to push play. They didn't get to see that because I'm just sharing a before and after picture. So if you are not in shape, you are in the best freaking possible position that you could be in to start this business. I don't know enough people, you guys. I didn't either, right? I am someone who has struggled my entire life to have true friendships. And it wasn't until this business that I found true, authentic friendships with my coaching team. But I didn't know a lot of people. I was never a big popular girl in school. I was never someone that had a ton of friends. Like, I always kind of said friends came and go. I didn't have that. I had a soccer team that I still don't really talk to. I maybe talked to 2 people that I played soccer with in college, and that was a team of 25 women. You would think that some of us would still stay in contact, and we didn't. And there were 2 teams, you guys. So we had a JV and a varsity team is the best way to put it. I never felt like I had a sense of belonging, and I didn't know those people. And I've still grown a business to have over 200 coaches on this team. I've still grown a community that has over 500 women all working on themselves. And that's just the power of this business. That's the power of sharing your story. That's the power of just being true and authentic to you and inviting people to come and join you. And then, is this a pyramid scheme? No, you guys. This is not a pyramid scheme. A lot of people have this mindset of, oh my goodness, if I join her team, I'm just putting more money in her pocket. I'm just helping her grow her rank. I'm just helping her grow her team. No, it's none of that. There are coaches within this company and within this network that outrank each other. That you have a coach that's under a coach and they're doing better than they are. They're doing better than them financially. They're doing them better than them when it comes to ranks. A pyramid scheme is illegal. They do not exist. You can't have a pyramid scheme. If you have a pyramid scheme, you are fined. Your business is shut down. It is not that. And so if you have a mindset, again, we're going to reverse engineer that to, I am working on myself and I am building my business for myself and for no one else. I'm part of a team to collaborate and to inspire and to motivate and help hold me accountable, but I am never in this to help someone else better rank themselves or better pay themselves. That's not a thing. And then if you don't sacrifice for what you want now, what you want becomes the sacrifice. If you want time freedom, if you want financial freedom, if you want to be able to take your husband on a vacation each year, you have to be willing to sacrifice your time. You have to be willing to sacrifice your trip to Starbucks each day. You have to sacrifice something now in order to live the life that you've always wanted. So what does a coach do? What do we do as coaches? We work on becoming our best self. And guys, I think this is the coolest part about this business is you come first. Your fitness, your nutrition, your personal development becomes number one. And then from there, you shine your light for others. You start showing up and encouraging others to show up. You start helping them do the same thing. So we work on ourselves, and through working on ourselves, we share the love with others. We invite others to come and join this amazing community. We invite others to come hold themselves accountable. Each and every person on this screen, you guys, has started where you are right now. They started with just being on a call, wanting to know what it was that they could do to change their life and to change their overall health and fitness. No one comes into this business, or very few come into this business saying, how can I make $1 million this year? A lot of people come in here and say, how can I better my life and how can I better my living situation to achieve what it is that I want in life? And they work first on their overall health. They work on their mental health, and this company, guys, promotes mental health like no other company I've ever seen before. The fact that they're there to not only tap into all love languages, tap into giving that quality time, words of affirmation, gift giving, like all of that is part of this business and something that this business provides you. They encourage, they put it into your daily activities to work on your mental health, to develop yourself personally and have that personal growth, and then encourage you to shine that light for others. Our world needs this light more than ever. The amount of people that are going so crazy at home right now is mind-blowing to me. And we need to link arms and really better the world, better our mindsets, better help our overall well-being. And that's what we do as coaches. So I want to kind of get into a little bit of the income progression, right? Like, we're talking about this business, like a business equals money. Money is not a bad thing. And so what is the income like? How do I earn money? And so before we get into it, I do need to put this disclaimer in here. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skills. See our statement of independent coach earnings located in the coach office for most recent information on our coach's annual income. So this income that you see on the screen right now did not come because I was laying in bed all day. This income didn't come just by posting a sweaty selfie on the internet. This income came through a lot of hard work. It came through a lot of dedication. It came through a lot of tears. It came from me showing up every single day, working on my life and sharing and spreading that light for others. So in 2018, again, this was when I was planning for our honeymoon and for our wedding, I made a little over $1,100. Last year I went through in 2019 was probably one of the hardest years I've ever been through. I lost who I was because in 2018 I was so focused on being the bride to be, and I didn't know who I was without being that bride to be. And so my business took a little bit of a hit. I also went through my first panic attack and really had a lot of wake up calls in 2019. And so my business took a little bit of hit and I made $900, just under $1,000. And then this year in 2020, I set my vision's high. I see a lot of high things for this team and for myself this year. And in 2020, I have had my highest incoming earning month at just a little over $4,000. And you guys, mind you, this is through a pandemic. This is through me still working full time. I am an essential worker, so I have not worked from home one single ounce of this entire journey. I have been in the office every single day. This is Katie. She's one of my brand new coaches. She just started her business in May, and her first month in this business, she said, I'm going all in. She made that mental switch and said, give me the hard work. Let me do this. I need to change others' lives. And she made $261. Her second month of coaching, she made $184. And now 2 weeks into the month of July, she's made $138. And that simply came from her saying, you know what? I'm worth it. I deserve this life and I deserve this income. And she's almost to her second rank advancement within this business, and one that is going to open up so much more for herself, so much more for her growing family. She has the cutest little boy. And I could not be prouder of her for just stepping up and saying yes. And part of the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because these women, these next 3 women that I'm going to share with you guys, have all started just within the last couple of months. And they said yes. They said, I am willing to put in the hard work. They understood that there's going to be people out there that are going to be mean. They understood that there's going to be days where you don't want to show up, but they still showed up. They still put in the effort. They made themselves a non-negotiable, and they've done it for themselves and for their families. And so next we have Becca. Becca also joined me in May. And again, same thing. She said, you know what? I'm freaking worth it. And this picture of her, you guys, just makes me so happy because I've known Becca for a while now. Becca's been part of our community. And I think I've bugged her quite a few times about, hey girl, you need to become a coach. You need to become a coach. Like, you have such a beautiful story to share. And so many need to hear you and your journey and your story. And she was just in Universal not that long ago. And this picture it shines her confidence so much on how much she has just grown into just such a beautiful woman over these last few months, that she's really said yes to herself and yes to the life that she deserves and the life that she wants. And so in May, she made $141. Again, her very first month of coaching, you guys. And I think that's what's so beautiful is early on in this business, it took me 3 to 4 years, you guys, to see the success that they are having. But that's because I didn't have the mindset that they do. I didn't have the mindset that I freaking deserve this and I am worth this. And these ladies do. And so she made $141 her first month of coaching. Her second month, she made $151. And now 2 weeks into June, she's already made, I think she's even made more than the $29.60. I think she even gave herself another paycheck on top of this. And so just to see the growth that's happening. And again, the financial growth is just a representation of the mental growth that's happening. Each one of these ladies has dove into their personal development. They've understood that there's going to be mean people out there and people that are going to make comments, and they are just saying, you know what? Your mean comment does not deserve me giving up on myself. Your rude message, your rude comment, you saying these mean things does not mean that I don't deserve my goals, that I don't deserve the life that I've always dreamed of. And they work past that and they push past that. And that is through the personal development and the workouts that they are doing. And they're feeding their body with good nutrition to help their overall mindset. I always say shitty food equals shitty mindset. Our bodies are going to respond by the nutrition that we are putting in it. And I am proud to stand behind that statement because I know when I eat like shit, my mind and my body feel like shit. And then there's Amande, little Miss Amande. She is our first international coach on Team Once Upon a Fitness. She started this business when we launched in France in late May. So she launched her business on May 27th when we kicked off in France. So in less than a week, she made over $140 with this business. And that is because she put in the hard work and efforts to make that happen with our France launch. In June, she made 240. These are pounds, by the way. Yes, she is in the UK. She lives in the UK and helps our France team and is growing our Once Upon a Fitness France team right now. And 2 weeks into July, she has made 175 pounds. And both Katie and Amande, with the growth of their business, have earned their spot into our next test group that Beachbody is doing. So they are actually going to be part of a test group that is launching a program in December, you guys. So before even coaches get access to it, these ladies are going through a test group, and that is part of the rewards that Beachbody gives their new coaches for hitting the ground running and changing lives straight from the get-go. And then we have Stephanie. And I put Stephanie in here because Stephanie is my coach. Stephanie has worked hard for the last 7 years, you guys. And in May, she made just under $12,000 in 1 month. And this is just scratching the surface for what this girl has potential for. She is an emergency room physician, and for the month of July, did not work a single shift, or is not working a single shift in the emergency room, because her Beachbody income is making what she would be making in those shifts. And she is allowing herself to go and explore new things, allowing her to go tap into other interests that inspire and motivate her. And the income from Beachbody is allowing her to do that. It is giving her that time freedom and that financial freedom to do that. And so she's just a representation of what it looks like when you work hard and you dedicate those small, teeny tiny pockets of time to your business and to your life, to your goals and visions, because she's living the life she has always wanted now. She loves medicine. She has a passion for medicine, but she also has a passion and knows that our world needs health and fitness more than ever. They need to work on their mindset more than ever. And that's where her heart is right now. And so she's able to devote that time and that energy to this. So how are we making this money? How are we earning the income that we're earning? Right now, we're continuing to grow. And the cool thing is you getting started now as a coach is going to allow you to be in this energy, allow you to be in this momentum to continue to grow. And so you earn 25% commission for every single product that you sell. Anything that you have someone purchase from you, you earn 25% commission on that. Anytime someone signs up with you, you earn 25% commission. And the cool thing is as you grow your team, you will also find that there's little extra added bonuses for growing your team. You earn 40% on all of your BOD subscriptions. So every time you have someone that's on Beachbody On Demand, you earn 40% commission on that. We have our residual income. And this is really where, when you're seeing myself and Stephanie and Katie and Amande and Becca with the income that we're earning this through the residual income, you guys. We're not spending hours upon hours a day. None of us have that time. None of us are able to spend the hours upon hours of building and having people join our team, right? We're doing this in two hours a day. And so the residual income is for every $300 worth of product that is sold underneath you, you are earning $14 to $18 in bonuses. So every week we're earning little by little this residual income for the teams that we're building, for the customers that we're helping change their lives. We're earning that income back on that. And so again, for every time that you have $300 worth of products sold underneath you, then you're also earning that $14 to $18. So you have this residual income that's happening, and that's where a lot of people can start to find even more time freedom, time freedom, not time. Words, they're hard sometimes. But that's where everybody is finding that time freedom, is because they're building these teams, they're changing these lives, they're putting time into their communities that are giving back, they're growing, they're expanding. And yes, the money is fantastic. Yes, the money allows for other things to happen, but the communities that are being built, the accountability that's being had is really the importance, and why we show up is to provide that accountability. The income is just a representation of the accountability and the community that is being built. And then we earn quarterly bonuses and swag. Again, kind of tapping into those love languages. Each quarter, Beachbody does for its top leaders in the organization. You do get quarterly bonuses from them. I just received my first one from them, and it was over $700 that I got for the quarter. And then every quarter, there's also swag that you get. So there's t-shirts and sweatshirts and puzzles and Theraguns and suitcases and all these exciting things that I like to add into how we earn money, because let's face it, like, I like receiving gifts in the mail. I think it's really fun to go to my mailbox and have there be a surprise package in there. And that just comes, again, from the community and the accountability that I've built. And then we also earn those vacations. We earn vacations a minimum of 3 times a year. So each year, we have a Success Club trip, which is taking the top coaches that have helped change lives throughout the year somewhere internationally. It's usually Mexico, the Dominican Republic, or a cruise. And there's been coaches on our team that have earned their trip to Mexico next year. So there's a group of Once Upon a Fitness coaches that next April, fingers crossed, COVID has ran its course, we'll get to go to Mexico next year together and celebrate that. We also have our annual coaches event, which is happening right now, which is why we're having this in a webinar and why everybody's going to get off this call and go and join this amazing workout that we have happening here in about 25-ish minutes. And so every coach gets to go to that event, and you can actually earn your ticket to that event. We've had coaches that have already earned their ticket from next year and get to go to St. Louis next year with us. And then we have 2 leadership conferences each year. So there's one for all of our brand new leaders, and you can only attend it one time. But then there's another annual one that is for the top leaders that happens every single year, and you can go every single year. And so there's those 3 trips. And then Team Once Upon a Fitness does a leadership retreat every single year. And for 2021, we will be taking our top leaders on the team to Disney World. And everybody on the team gets the opportunity to earn this trip. It's a 4-day trip over Memorial Day weekend where we go and hang out in Disney World for a day. And then we have a photo shoot and learnings and just a big time to bond and spend just some quality time together. Again, tapping into those love languages, that quality time that I love so much, getting that time to enjoy with each other. So how do you know what path you want to be on? I was talking a little bit about my journey and how I kind of started as a discount coach. I really loved the products. I loved getting that 25% discount, and I wanted to save money when it came to these products that I loved. So I was a discount coach. I was solely in it just for the discounts. I didn't care about earning an income. I didn't care about anything else until my coach presented that option to be able to earn an income. And so I tapped into the hobby coach, where I was like, you know what, I'll share this with friends and family. If people sign up and I get to put a little bit of gas in my car and I'm not maxing out credit cards on gas, like, sign me up. That sounds good. And so I loved using the products. I loved my 25% discount. I loved sharing this opportunity. I talked about this opportunity all the time to friends and family members. And so I started to bring in a little tiny bit of income. It was every so often, it was like 40 or 50 bucks that I was bringing in, but that was filling up my gas tank, and that made me happy. And that started to show me a little bit of potential. And then there is what I am now, and that is the business builder. That is what Becca and Katie and Amanda and all these other amazing women are, is business builders. The team Once Upon a Fitness has a little bit of everything. We have our discount coaches, we have our hobby coaches, and we also have our business builders. And our business builders are some of the ladies that you see here in the pictures, where every year, again, at this coaches event, those people that are putting in the time and effort into their business get to go and walk across the stage at our summit and be celebrated, have their team be recognized for their hard work and diligence that they put in over the year. So not only do they love the products and want that discount, they love sharing their journey daily, and they love what the groups are doing for them, and they want to build their own community, and they want to earn those trips. They want to have that time and financial freedom. They want to be able to leave their full-time job. Like, I can tell you guys right now, I just told our team last night, next year when we go to St. Louis, when we return home, I do not want to return to my job. I want my last day in my job as a branch manager to be July 20th or July 12th, 2021. And I want to walk away and never have to go back, retiring myself at the age of 29. It'll be exactly 2 months, or not quite exact, but it'll be very close to 2 months before my 30th birthday. And I want to be able to just walk away and know that I have an income and a passion for changing women's lives, and that's what I get to do every single day. I don't have to pull my hair out trying to motivate myself to go into something that I don't enjoy. And so that's what our business builder is. If you're someone that's like, I want to be able to take my husband on vacation. I want to be able to take my family on vacation. I want to be able to earn income so I can get rid of some of this debt that I feel like I'm drowning in. Then we would work together one-on-one to do that for you. We would make you a business builder and have you earn the income like my other new coaches are. And so what do you get? You guys, this is the best part about Beachbody is there's so many other network marketers out there that you have to buy all the product and you have to store the product and you have to send the product. Beachbody does not do that. Beachbody does everything for you, which is what I find amazing. And with you getting started, your investment into your business gets you your fitness package and into our virtual gym. It gets you into all of our online trainings. We have an entire new coach training page that is amazing. I just spent all day yesterday vamping it and getting it just the most energetic I could possibly be for all of our new coaches. You get to be a part of the mentorship. That's a group where I add you with all of our other new coaches. So you get to have that 24/7 access to bounce ideas off of each other, to ask questions, to encourage, and really focus on pushing this business forward together. You get invited to quarterly trainings with other coaches in the network. Every single quarter, we host a weekend where we do trainings and workouts together, and they're usually on a Saturday or a Sunday, and they're probably 3 or 4 hours long, but it's just an opportunity for you to connect with those that are in the same field that you are in and not feel judged for what it is that you're doing. And then you get access to a diverse team of women with top knowledge and experience at your fingertips. You guys, the groups are incredible. We have so much information that we're constantly giving you guys to help you push your business forward. So the enrollment options. We have so many enrollment options right now. As I said, Beachbody does everything for you, right? They house the products, they ship the products, they deal with returns, they deal if something's missing in a product. We have an entire team that takes care of all of that for us, that all we have to focus on is helping change lives, helping people get healthy results, helping people transform both mentally and physically. And so because of that, you pay a $15.95 plus tax fee each month, which is so minimal to have all of that taken care of for you. And you're getting $20 off plus your $40 coaches sign-up fee waived when you start with one of these options. And so if you're already someone that has Beachbody On Demand, you can start with either our completion packs, either one of our completion packs. They're a little bit less because you already have Beachbody On Demand. And again, that waives the $40 sign-up fee. And if you are in the military or you are a military spouse, this $15.95 plus tax fee is actually waived for you as a thank you for being a serviceman or woman, or supporting a serviceman or woman. And so you can get started with one of our completion packs, or you can get started with one of our challenge packs. And this challenge pack right here, you guys, this deluxe challenge pack is a freaking killer of a deal. You are literally getting everything that you need to get started in this business and have knowledge about a lot of the products that we have for such a minimal cost. This is a one-time cost, you guys. This isn't something that you're having to do monthly. It is a one-time cost for you to get these supplements and to get access to the year access of all of our workouts. And so you need to talk to whoever invited you to watch this webinar. You need to talk to them and talk through what it is that you are looking for and how you're looking at getting started in this business. So if you are looking for a sign, if you have been someone that has watched us on Instagram, inviting you to join these opportunities, you're watching us physically transform, you're watching us mentally transform, you're seeing us talk about how we all wish we were together right now in New Orleans, just hanging out and bonding, consider it this. Consider this week that sign for you. We have so many options coming out for so many different people. We have a running program that we're adding to our library. We have a pre and postnatal program that we're adding to our library. We have a freaking meditation, you guys. I suck at sitting in silence, and we have a meditation program coming to our library this August, which I am so excited for. I'm so excited to spend 4 to 5 minutes before my workouts each morning, just sitting in quiet, just sitting in that meditation to then get into my workout and get my day started. We have that coming to our library. This fall and winter, we have a 9-week Tabata program coming to our library. And that's already on top of our boxing, our yoga, our cardio, intensive training, that HIIT type training. That's already on top of all of that amazing stuff that we have. And so if you're looking for a sign, consider it this. Consider that our team has so much energy and momentum, and it is just getting started. It's going to grow so much faster and so much more with the launches of all these new programs. We have our brand new fat burning program that just came out, and this team blew that launch out of the water. Straight up blew it out of the water. And that's the type of community that you're joining. You're joining a team that is inspired and is passionate about changing others' lives and helping women get out of this perfectionist world, helping women fall in love with who they are and know their worth and gain that confidence and just push forward. And so use this as your sign. Get started with the team. Talk to your coach that invited you, and be in frickin' St. Louis with us next year. Earn your ticket to St. Louis next year and come and get this party started, not only for yourself, but your family's lives as well. And so that is the end of this. I am going to allow you guys to drop all of your questions and comments in the little chat box so that I can take time to answer them. I am going to stop the recording now.